Good morning, good afternoon, good day, everyone. My name is Kyle. I go by K Diddley Dubz. I've played a lot of Warzone. I've put a lot of time into it, and we still have 117 days until Battlefield 2042 comes out. So Warzone is still the most popular game on the market right now, whether it be for Twitch viewership or just for casual play with your friends. I have been burnt out, but at the same time, I've learned a lot and I've gained a lot of skill putting time in on this game. And I still see a lot of people struggling to compete with the hyper competitive state that Warzone is at right now. It is my goal to help share knowledge and help everyone in the end. If this is the game that's most popular, then I'd like to show you what's going on in my head when I pop into a game of Warzone after X amount of time that I've put into the game. Basically what you've seen in the background is I dropped in an airport. I don't really care where I drop in at this point. I'm comfortable with whatever spot. I don't like Superstore because it's literally like a slot machine at the casino. I prefer getting my loadout and then moving in. Airport, I'm really comfortable with. A lot of loot there. Farmland is going to be a little more tame. There's going to be less people dropping there. If you just want to land somewhere nice, get some loot, be left alone, and then get your loadout and move in. Farmland is a great spot for that. Port is a good spot for that. I'd say it's moderate traffic. Airport Superstore is going to be the general area of congestion for players. In the background here is some solos, and I got the new C58, which is the G3 from COD 4. It's definitely a slapper. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Don't doubt this thing. I know the MG82 is the most popular thing on the market, but this thing really hits hard. I think it's better than the AMAX. And what you see here is I've got my loadout, and I go grab a bounty just because I like to have high-octane, fast-paced action. I like to kill as many people as possible, which is why I'm also so excited for the new Battlefield. Is I can go play Battlefield and get 100 kills in a game and then drop an average of 50 kills a game consistently. So when you're looking at like 20 kills being a banger of a game in Warzone, I mean, that just doesn't compare to me. Obviously, I got sniped in the back. Unfortunate. It's part of Warzone, part of Battle Royale culture, something you're going to have to deal with. Yes, my mouth twitches a bit. I hold a lot of words into myself. Off to the gooch log. Here we go. Just something you got to deal with. It's what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen a lot, especially if you play aggressively, especially if you're going for high kills, high risk, high reward. All I'm thinking about right now, my mouth is twitching. I'm really mad. That guy obviously wasn't cheating, but I throw that on there anyways. It helps with the anger. Anyways, I'm just waiting in the gulag, throwing rocks at people, trying to keep a cool head. I find that once I lose my cool head and I start getting mad, that's when my performance starts dropping in Warzone. Be a cool, calm, collected killer, alright? Get the job done. And most of all, listen to your heart. Don't be afraid to push yourself in a gunfight. I highly recommend that to get better. But at the same time, listen to your heart. Do what you're comfortable with. If the gunfight is uncomfortable for you, don't be afraid to move along, all right? You got to listen to yourself. You're the boss in the end. It's your life. It's your choices. I'm just trying to help you be the best player you can be in Warzone. Here, I just spawned over downtown, so I immediately just landed in downtown. I'm looting, working on regaining, and I hear a loadout get popped. I look in the air. It got popped right there. I know zone's closing in. This guy's got to hurry up, get his loadout, and come in from zone. So I just get on a nice little head glitch here, wait for where I think he would come in from zone, and I'm just looking. I'm just looking for him, waiting for him to come to me. This is called gatekeeping. Really easy tactic. You'll see it a lot. Boom, shield break. I'm getting aggressive with it. I'm pushing up on it. MP5, finish the job, get the job done. Thanks for the satchel. Off to my own loadout. Now I see there's two loadouts, so I pop a UAV. You don't know whether the person's watching the loadout or they're far away. So I pop the UAV. Early game is prime to pop UAVs. There's a lot of people that don't have Ghost early game, a lot of people that don't have their loadout. So UAV is going to show those people. And that's why early game is so key if you want to rack up a high kill game. You got to go in early game because the lobbies have been dying out. Ever since I popped back into Warzone, people have been slaying out. Boom, guy drops off Nagasaki Tower, easy clap. He wound up having a Heart, which is a Blackbird advanced UAV, which lingers around a bit longer than popping 3 UAVs at the buy shop. So I'm just looking at the map, looking for my next easy kill, the closest target. This guy's lurking right here on the edge of downtown. So I decide I'm going to drive by in this little ravine here because I know that's a great head glitch if he's actually there. Boom, I see him run out. No, he's actually there. Miss some shots, fuck it, throw a flash on him, he's full flashed, I get up on him, boom, done, get the job done. Moving on to the next guy, I check the map. This guy's been hanging out in the gas station ever since the last guy. So I push up, I'm like, what's this guy doing? I pop up here, jump, climb the ladder. I got 2 Semtexes, see the doors open, so I Semtex in there first. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Don't know if he's hiding in there with a shotgun or what. But boom, got the job done. I know there's a guy up at IHOP, but I skipped past him. He didn't want to peek. So we just move along. I grab another bounty just to find where people are. Get some money up, push a bounty, just find where people are. Bounty got poached, so I know there's a guy back there where the bounty got poached. We'll remember that in a second. Just keep track and categorize where you know people are as you play the game out. This TAC Rover pulls up on me. I'm pushing up on it. I'm getting aggressive. Gunfight's on. This guy wants to fight too. He didn't keep driving in his Rover. So we're just challenging each other. What I'm doing here is I'm moving from head glitch to head glitch on the rock because typically what these players are going to want to do is they're going to want to snipe you. When they get in position like that, typically what they want to do is play peekaboo with a sniper. And I know there's been an issue with the snipers not having scope glint. So I'm just moving from position to position so this guy can't predict where to one-shot, tap, headshot me, whatever. Keep the movement flowing. Don't just be predictable and pop out in one spot. Now, I broke his shield and I lit his car up in case he wants to go. Don't be afraid to dump some mags, all right? Don't be afraid to dump bullets. Boom, got an easy headshot, gunfight over, grab his loot. I'm pulling up to where my bounty got poached because I remember there was a guy over here. I see him as I'm driving by, and the devs have put all these objects, not just buildings or cover. All those random objects that you see around the map are literally... It's hard cover that the devs have put in, and a lot of them are perfect head glitches. Sometimes they're even better cover than the house itself. So, boom, got the job done. Moving on to the next one. I pop a UAV, and I'm just looking at where these dots are popping up. It's pretty late game. 13 left without including me. 14 people alive. And I'm going to grab this bounty as well. I put an orange ping where that guy's been pinging on UAV because he was the easier target than the guy over by ATC Tower. Those guys are... I mean, it's just going to be a more stressful gunfight if you go... You know the map. It's Verdansk. We played this for over a year now. You know how gunfights go in certain areas. You know where the rats are. We're used to this. So I pick the easier targets. You want to pick the easier targets every time. Which what I mean by high risk, high reward is, yes, if they're the only targets you have by ATC Tower, it's going to be more stressful, more probable that you will die, and that's just what adds to the frustration, is you know you're better than them, but they're probably camping in some house over there, you know, decoys on the wall, claymores, killer pizza, proximity mines. I pull up on him, he's crossing the street, get some easy shots in. Right here, I switch to my AK-74 to get faster movement speed and catch up to him. But that would have been an easy kill if I would have kept my AR out. Now I'm pushing into the building that I assume he'd push into. And yes, that's exactly what he did. And if you listen very closely, you'll hear these guys. I mean, footsteps sound like 20-pound boots just running on tin. So headphones are great for this game. I heard that guy coming to my right, wondered maybe he's got a shotgun and he's trying to two-tap me out of the game. So we got up on that. He wound up not having plates. He was just making a play out of desperation. He lost that, took the money back to the buy shop, popped an advanced UAV because a lot of people have Ghost by now. And I see this cluster of guys over here in this corner. The rest of the people are in airport. Now, you see that guy in the very top where Dam used to be on that big-ass hill? We're going to remember that guy for later. This guy's in the house. I assume he's second floor. I pull up, boom, get the job done. This gun slaps. Definitely try this. Now, this guy off to the left, I know he's up on this hill, but If you're not comfortable with this gunfight, because I did take low ground and I am at a massive disadvantage here, if you're not comfortable with this gunfight, don't do it. But I really don't care at this point, so I'm pushing everything. I'm getting as many kills as possible. Boom, shield broke. I'm pushing up with my AK. He's either putting plates on or trying something funny. We're not going to let that happen. He wound up having a munitions box. I popped that, get my grenades back, and I'm keeping in mind that guy who was on the hill has not come down. He's not tried to third-party me. He's not shot at me, but we're just keeping him in mind. And this is what I'm doing right here. I grab a precision because most people got ghosts. They're not going to pop up on UAV, so a precision is going to be the way to go, especially this late in the game. I grab my fully loaded class just in case I need AR or SMG. I also have restock on there for my grenades. All I'm doing now is trolling the circle. I'm just going back and forth. I really don't like camping in a house that's in one of these circles right here because it's really a game of Russian roulette. You sit in that house and wait for the circle to close without a vehicle. You're just hoping that the circle comes to you and that you got the strongest spot in zone. Me, I like to stay mobile in my vehicle in case I can get some more kills, get some gunfights. This is where Berthas came into big play in solos. You know, trios and quads, the Berthas are going to get shot up a lot more, but in solos, the Berthas were so strong. Not a lot of people wanted to shoot at the Berthas or even throw Semtexes or C4 or anything, so the Berthas were absolute tanks. And I'm just trolling back and forth. I mean, this is so much downtime right here. I'm just trolling back and forth and back and forth. I'm just looking around, looking for people trying to rotate in. I know that guy was coming from Dam Hill, and the rest of the guys are by Airport. So I'm just keeping in mind, most of the lobbies at Airport, I can gatekeep this guy coming from Dam area, which is, I don't know what, the satellite area now, Summit. And I know these little hay bales right here is one of the strongest spots for head glitches. So I'm like, I'm holding this area of the zone. I'm not trying to push ATC. I'm not pushing Airport. I know that's where the majority of players are already hunkered down. So I'm just watching, waiting, looking left and right, bobbing and weaving. I know this guy has to come down from here, but I'm not sure where he is. So I'm just keeping vigilant, looking around. Boom, he pops out. Easy kill. Now I'm focusing Airport. I have this whole backside to me cleared. I have the strongest point in zone now. ATC would be the strongest if the circle didn't always fuck it out, right? So look, the circle just popped ATC out. Now that guy's absolutely screwed. He had the entire game up there, but now he's screwed. And he probably doesn't have the skill to win that gunfight. That's why they camp in ATC anyways. So I'm just looking around, making sure no one's trying to rotate into me. I see that guy in ATC looking at me. I know I'm a hot target because I've been driving around in a vehicle for the past 2 minutes. See him fly towards me? I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, he could have cut his parachute way before that, but he flew straight into me. Easy clap. I see this guy's head to the left. I think he just grabbed his loadout. This gun is so good. It's crazy good. Cluster strike. I have a durable gas mask, and I know this little hut over here is still in zone. I got a couple seconds. The circle's closing. Wind up peeking this. Boom, there's a guy right there. Slow it down for you guys to see out of the corner of my eye. Stay vigilant. You see that guy, parachute in, and I'm calling a precision right away. I'm moving in on that. I'm getting aggressive. It's a 1v1. And boom, we're getting some movement off that precision. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, he could have won that gunfight. I just popped that headshot off. Boom, Warzone victory. It was a solos win, but it was a good game overall. 17 kills with the C58 and AK-74. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but I'm going to start doing a series on what's going on in my head, my thoughts on what's going on in the Warzone game to help you guys on how to do Warzone. I know there's a lot of people that still think that win stat is important, but what I think is important is having fun in the video game. And man, was my heart beating in some of these gunfights, and that's what I'm addicted to, that adrenaline rush. So I want to help you guys become more comfortable and get more aggressive with Warzone and how the map flows. I mean, we got 4 months until Battlefield comes out, so I'm going to help you guys have as much fun as possible. Okay, Dubz, I'm out.
I guess if there's people interested in Warzone, I could help them get better and spread knowledge. Other than that, I mean, the part that really sucks is, say, last March when I started playing Warzone, it was maybe my second Battle Royale game ever. Didn't really understand